All right, friends, well, there's no denying it. Social media has become a big part of modern day life. And while it allows us to connect with loved ones, it can also be a place where people spend hours scrolling through feeds, which can lead to wasted time and negative feelings. So the question is, how do we know when it's time to take a break? And for that answer, we are turning to digital strategist Roshonda Pratt. Ro, thank you so much for joining us.
I know that you are really excited about this topic because you've taken social media detoxes before.
Yes, ma'am. I do it quite often, actually.
Yes.
I'm actually about to do one in a week or two.
Good, because the science proves that taking a social media detox is good for your mental health. It enhances your mental performance and actually makes you happier. So before we talk about how to do it, let's talk about the reasons why you should do it. So if you're listening to this and you find that you are envious when you're scrolling, you find that you are not very happy, you are doom scrolling, you know what that is, where you're just aimlessly scrolling with no end, doom scrolling. Or if you find yourself just not better, you're wasting a lot of time, it's probably time to take a break.
Ooh, I like that. And one of the things, I had to actually give a message on this, and I decided that I knew it was time to take a social media break when I was counting other people's blessings more than my own.
Oh yeah, that's a great indicator.
Yes. All right, so let's talk about how we take a social media break, because there are right ways to do this.
Correct. So in order for it to be effective, you have to set a clear goal. What is your why? Why are you taking this break to begin with? And what do you hope to achieve by taking this break? So be very clear about what your goals are.
All right, now we got to talk about that time frame.
Yes. What is the time frame? Is this a week? Is it 2 weeks? Is it a month? Be very clear about what that time frame is, and friends, stick to it.
Get an accountability buddy if you need to,
Please,
because
for real.
honestly, that's extremely important.
Yes.
You got to stick to that time frame in order for it really to have the effect that you want it to have.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about making that plan.
You got to make a plan, okay? So what will you do in replace of the time that you usually spend on social media? So is that taking a walk? Is that writing a letter to a friend? Yes, remember that when we write actual letters to friends? What will you do in replace of that? Because if you're just sitting there on your couch and you don't have anything to replace that time, 9 times out of 10, you're going to pick back up your phone and you'll break the detox.
Ooh, that's such a good tip. All right, let's talk about hiding those apps.
This is my favorite. I actually do this. So while you are detoxing, you know we have all of our social media apps on the front of our phone. So in order to have a successful detox, take those apps and hide it behind other screens. Science proves this that if you have to take more time scrolling across your screen to get to those apps, we're just lazy. We don't want to do it. So if you had it on the back of your screen, it's harder to get to it.
All right, the alarm clock.
Okay, this is my favorite tip. You know, we do everything with this cell phone, including waking up with it. And we have trained ourselves. That's the first thing that we pick up in the morning. So if you're doing a social media detox, go buy you an old school alarm. So that way you're not prone to going back to those old habits of, oh, my alarm goes up, I pick up my phone to turn it off, and then I immediately go to social media.
And then there are tools that can help us make sure that this happens.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different tools and apps to help you stay on track, right? So you have apps that will monitor your use. You have apps that will tell you, hey, you're not supposed to be here, and provide warnings. Go ahead and use those as well.
All right, and the last one we got to talk about was detox with a friend.
Yes, it's so much better when you have a friend who's doing it with you, right? So get a friend to help detox with you. So get someone who can be your support system and accountability. And those times when you feel like going back to social media, you pick up the phone to call them instead of scrolling on social. And here's the thing that people have to understand. If you mess up, no biggie. Just start the detox all over again. Give yourself a certain level of grace. Happy scrolling.
Happy scrolling. I love that. Thank you so much, Ro. Great tips there. And we have had her social media on our screen as well at The Ro Show Live if you would like to connect with her. But again, really, really great tips.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays and happy scrolling. All right, friends.